next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from the bank. Has this at the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Come on.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Oklahoma. Space on the right. He's got room. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts at the 3. Showing a little burst so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Now looking to throw. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Strike. Ready.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Dumps it off to his running back. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 13.
3rd and long. It's Richardson. Look at that power. Deep left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens break the tie here in the 1st.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Namdi Madubuike making that stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
It's caught by Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To the air now on 1st and 10. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Wilson on the slant. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. The handoff on 3rd and short. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. They're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw caught at the 6. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers trim the lead to 1. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting at the 10. Showing a little burst so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
And they're on 36-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Come on, set. 18, 5 years. Ready.
Dive play straight ahead. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch, a whole bunch of bodies around him.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Mustang 19.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Short pass brought in. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Hey, check that, check that.
Here's Algier on 1st down. He's got it in the red zone. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens break the tie here in the 1st. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Has a hole left, room to run. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Hits his running back. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk, ready.
Now a design run. Here's Richardson. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Derek Harmon, the former Oregon Duck, making that stop. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Come back, team.
Richardson. Completed to his running back. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
Now 3rd and 5.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They still have 5 to go here, third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away.
First and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's got a gain of 6 there. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
They give it to him again. Cuts it to the right, and he's out the clear. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
60 by 6.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Oh, intended for Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Steelers 21.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Looking in the air here. That one's complete over the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's go.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Hand off to the back. He's out in the clear. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Bring it. Let's go.
Algier gets it on the counter. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Really 2 elements needed to hit big on this play, Kate. Number 1, you got to sell it. Right? You really got to sell and get that defense moving. And then secondly, you got to execute. You got to get a body on a body so that running back can get loose.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Dragon 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
18 Pioneer. Cougar 19. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime.
70 Timberwolves.
Richardson's going to throw. And he's got a man. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This will end up as a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Dumped off to his running back. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Tight end in motion left. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest. This contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to throw now. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Give him 32 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
It's a gain of 32. And the Steelers
From the red zone now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when you...
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. No.
Right up the gut. There he goes on the right side. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
The QB keeping this option on 1st and goal. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 3-possession lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Complete to DK Metcalf. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Steelers calling their first timeout. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
First down, Steelers.
Throwing deep here for the end zone. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that 1st down. So back to the drawing board they go for 2nd. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Finds him on the crossing route. He has room past the 25. Keeps it moving. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers chop some of the lead off before the half. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Throwing here just before halftime. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And all he's able to do is get them a touch more space to the 4.
Steelers 30. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So we'll see if it's a kick or returning it from the 4. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Trying the right side. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. We've set it down from the 37. The give now out of the shotgun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Shoves one away. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to...
Direct snap to the up man. He's going to push for it. And they pull it off. He gets them the first before being stopped.
Certainly not afraid to get aggressive when the situation calls for it. Cut the coverage unit sleeping and burn them with a surprise play.
On him quick, and they bring him down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Wilson on the slant. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. It's Dragon 60, 70.
Beginning on the ground with Algier. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And they drop him after just a yard. 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Drop 60. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
Ready?
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Ready? Ready?
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
To throw, Richardson. He's got it at the 5. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
That's good for Baltimore. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
60.
Working inside the red zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him.
Ready, ready.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Unlock line. Let's go. Ready, go. Mustang 19. Let go.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down. A big red zone stop.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. This one's to Andrews outright. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens push their lead to 18. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts from the goal line. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Following the play, we have an injured Steeler. The training staff out there to check on him as we take a pause. Lone back gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Plowing up the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Here's the snap on 4th. Throw caught by his running back. And he's out of bounds just before the sticks, Brock. They're going to turn it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Buckets, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Deputy Lions. Panther 60. Panther 60. Dragon 60.
From the gun, they go with Algier. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now.
Brought down at the 35-yard line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. The Ravens have the football, and more importantly, partner, a solid lead. On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke. Gonna try this field goal for the Ravens. This will be from 52 yards. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
The beauty of defense tackles is they come in all shapes and sizes, from 280 pounds to almost 400 pounds in their football gear, Kate. But when you get one of those war daddies that can shed a tackle and create a negative loss like that, well, those guys are real hard to find.
Jump off caught by his back. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. To the air on 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. Down the left sideline he goes. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. Getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer.
Steelers 38.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up, 1st and 10. Richardson back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
A quick slant here, caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
Come on, come on.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hill now from the gun. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
They'll air it out on 3rd. It's caught by Wilson. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
That's Metcalf running the slant. And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
From the gun on 3rd down. Sends this to the end zone. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. We've got a 4th down decision to make. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. Pressure mid, and it's blocked!
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now Richardson to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. He's got Andrews. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
To the air on this first down. Richardson. Complete out to the right side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Come on, set!
Once more now, it's Richardson. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
They'll run now on second down. And they'll start some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Dragon 60. Let's go now. Cougar Knights, go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Flushed out now to his... And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. The Steelers calling their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Tyler Luke out for the Ravens to attempt this field goal. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Luke knocks it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down. Offense in a hurry up here. 2nd down, looking for options. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Offensive line fast.
That's good for us, Steelers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First down, play action. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
Okay, can I be honest with you about something right here? I'm really curious about young quarterbacks when they struggle. Yeah, and there's part of me that, yeah, this isn't great, and he's going through tremendous adversity. But I love that he continues to be aggressive.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he works his way for a gain of 4. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens nearing their 2nd win in the campaign.
At the 42-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Stephanie, hey, smash, Viking 18. Ready.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready?
It's a design run for Richardson. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. Baltimore lined up in punt formation.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
No luck finding his receiver that time. That's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
70, 19, line.
To throw. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And he will get this inside the 30. All right, we see he's a little worse for wear after delivering that throw. Gonna have to take a few moments as they come out to look at him. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's first and 10.
19, 18,
Here's the backup. First throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Well, that's going to do it, Brock. They recover the kick and now can just run out that clock unimpeded.
Yeah, no timeouts on the opposing sideline. Give some credit to the hands team right there. Got the job done. And now as an offense, the greatest formation in the history of football. You know what that is, Kate?
Line it up, boys.
The victory formation.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on now. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go.